a lot of people that are married think because they are in marriage, they can indulge in sexual perversion and it won't have consequences. Let me give you an example. I met a woman who invites her girlfriends to join her with her husband. So one man and two women. After a while, she told me that she even expanded it to 3. Now, it is her husband that finally left and went with one of those girls. And she was talking to me in US. She's a Nigerian, no? She's a Nigerian. And they were married here before they went to US. So there, she said that they now have modern counselors. When people go for counseling, they say they want to improve their sex life. The counselor tell them to bring a third party, bring in a fourth party. And they bring. Sometimes it's the man that does the bringing. He will bring additional men. And sometimes it's 2 married people they bring and they exchange wives. And believers are doing it. Of course, I met a pastor who was doing it. That used to be a strong man of God in Nigeria till he traveled. Now, while my head was worried about that, and of course, you know, his life was ruined. If you see him, he is a physical demon now. If you see, when I laid hands on him in US, if you see what was oozing out, it was like we had a dead body around, a smelly corpse. This used to be a very good, great man of God. Now, what shocked me is that I thought this was, okay, America, Western country, only to find that these things are now happening in Nigeria. What do you expect? When you bring that lady and they finish, even if you as a woman can stay, don't think that your husband will stay. He's going to find that thing. And the truth is that you too, you won't stay. After you have brought another man into your married bed, you now want to keep eating that pounded yam that they brought from outside. So you see how demonic baptism now, all sorts of things will be going on. That sanctity that makes the marriage bed undefiled has been messed up. Christian women, if it's your husband suggesting that, don't agree. And Christian men, if it is your wife, maybe you marry somebody that has been so oversexed that after being married, one man is not enough for you. You need deliverance, my sister. You need deliverance. You need to open up. Let the demons be cast out of you. Because those spirits of perversion are still in you, in your body, craving for all sorts that you brought from Babylon. You get to Lagos. Lagos is even overtaking New York now. If you see what people are doing there. And anyone their master, they export. Abuja is usually the next headquarters. Then it will go around the rest of the country. Where are these things coming from? From pornography, what they are watching. Pornography is banned for believers. Then you have sodomy. Sodomy. Sodomy is anal sex. The one God made for male and female, you don't want it anymore. You want from the back. And don't think that sodomy, that destroys Sodom and Gomorrah, is only when that anal is between a man and another man. No. It is also the same when you are doing it to your wife. You have defied your marriage, but you have invited Satan into that bedroom. It's the same if it is your husband you are doing it to. Because what some men are doing now, or some men who have opened their system for abuses, and they are doing that, and they want to have children, they still marry. They go and buy pennies and tell the woman to wear it on the waist. They buy the whatever. And the woman will be doing. Inside church. Engineer Steve, we need help. Or may God preserve the strength Daddy, God needs to renew your people's strength. We need help. Deliverance must be compulsory in every church now, because of the depth of iniquity that is being committed. And we have young people that are growing with this, and the older ones that know holiness, that know the scripture, and no more teaching the truth. Grace everywhere. Okay, let me read for you now. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, from verse 3. For this is the will of God, even your sanctification. Do you see? After salvation, sanctification is the next thing. And this is God's will for every believer. And that you should abstain from immorality or from fornication. He's not just talking about premarital sex, he's talking about immorality in general. I've checked the word used there. Because Paul was not just writing to singles here, he was writing to the whole church in Thessalonica. It is God's will is your sanctification. And sanctification is a continuous work. And that continuous work will keep going on if you pray about it. If you only give your life and think salvation is a final bus stop, salvation is just admission. You have to constantly pray for continuous sanctification, that is becoming more and more like Jesus. And you have to constantly pray that you will know him more and more. If you want to make the rapture, that I gave your life to Christ and you packed because you think that is it, everything is fine. Everything is not fine, no. Will you give birth to a child and the child is not developing and you say everything is fine? After 20 years, that child is still that baby. You say everything is fine.